Well, thanks for coming on VoiceBox today. I hope the rest of the teams managed to make it in safely.
Thank you. Well, I mean, we have received so far just half of our teams this year. We're waiting the rest. Hopefully they'll get here in one piece. No casualties so far, which is always good. And anyone who's interested in our charity and our rally, please visit our website, and you're most welcome to get in touch for more information on our project and rally. And thank you for your time today.
Thank you. So after watching the last segment, some of you may be quite interested in the rally as a whole. And the essential part of the rally obviously is the teams that come all the way here from the UK. So I thought it might be a good idea to come and meet some of the teams on the day of their arrival. Well, now I'm joined by some of the guys that came here to Mongolia with the Mongolia charity rally. So would you like to introduce yourselves?
I'm Tom, and team chef.
Sam, mechanic.
I'm Jack, team leader.
I'm Chris, navigator.
So why did you guys decide to do the Mongolia charity rally?
Because someone mentioned it to me, and I thought it sounded a wicked way to see the world. And then found all the different rallies that go, the Mongol rally and the Mongolia charity rally. Decided to go with this one, and started looking around for some vehicle to do it in. Really, after that.
So maybe some people would say this isn't your normal kind of vehicle. Why did you decide to come here in an ambulance?
Because the demand for ambulances in Mongolia apparently is quite high. They haven't got many about to help the people. So we thought help the people at the same time as have a great trip, and you don't feel like you're being greedy in doing so. You're helping others at the same time, and it's just a good feeling to do it, and something that's going to benefit others.
Absolutely.
We had a toss-up between a fire engine and an ambulance, but couldn't get the fire engine in the end because we didn't have an HGV licence, so had to settle with this bad boy.
Excellent. So you managed to come here in around a month. What countries did you pass through in your journey?
Well, we started off in France, then next to Belgium, Germany, followed by, what was after Germany? Czech Republic. It was so long ago I can't remember. But mainly just through Europe, this sort of standard, it's all a bit the same in Europe, but it's when you start hitting places like Turkey, when it's a Muslim country and the culture changes, through to Iran, when obviously that's a very strict Muslim country, so all the women are in the full burqas and stuff, and then, well, not quite burqas, but the hijab, and then as you come sort of out again, you sort of get more westernised. When we hit, after the Stans, Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan and Kazakhstan, back into Russia, you get a bit more westernised.
Hi, we're Ninja Security. I'm Will.
I'm Chris.
And we came from Bristol, which is west of London, and we travelled all the way to Ulaanbaatar. Came from, England, and did the trip via Azerbaijan and Kazakhstan in that direction, Russia, and then down into Mongolia. Yeah, it was pretty good.
Took us about 5 weeks. Would have taken us a lot less, but our car kept on braking.
Phil Cruz, CEO, Go Help.
My name's Paul Divany, always on my beaver.
And Matthew Haycock, always on my beaver.
So how long did it take you guys to eventually make it here?
We left London on the 10th of July, so it's 41 days later, and we're in Ubi.
So it's obviously been a memorable journey. Were there any highlights for you?
Well, overall, if you just want to sum it up, would be the people and the help that we received along the way, and some of the countries stood out were Mongolia, Iran, Uzbekistan and Turkey for me personally. I think Matt is thinking the same.
Yeah, and the scenery, the people, outstanding feature of all, and the scenery in some of those places is amazing.
Yeah, people on the trip were really friendly. Everyone seemed to want to take you in and show you their families and get really excitable, whatever country we went to. Yeah, so that was good. We actually travelled by boat from Baku in Azerbaijan to Kazakhstan, and that was a nice sort of break from driving, because we were doing about 8 hours a day, and it's hard, and the roads are difficult. It's not like Europe, where we have motorways that you can do 120 kilometres an hour down. Not that our car could actually do that speed.
When we start going into Turkmenistan, we just expected it to be empty and desert, because that's what you kind of think Turkmenistan. And then we just as soon as we come over the crest of this hill, this massive sprawling city, like massive high rises, everything.
We spent a lot of time in garages, but to be honest, that was probably the friendliest people we met. They were so accommodating, so nice. I mean, they taught us the cultures whenever we had to stop because we were spending so much time on the road. We drank tea with Azerbaijans, Kazakhstans, the Russians gave us vodka, Mongolians just waved at us a lot. It was great, absolutely fantastic.
And obviously with a journey like this, some teams encounter some problems, and I believe some of them actually had to desert their vehicles in other countries. Is this correct?
I'm not absolutely sure about this year. I think there may have been one, but for the most part they make it.
Like these guys, did you encounter any problems along the way?
Yeah, we had a few problems, but I think the thing is you want to do it for the charity as much as for yourself, so it would take a lot for you to give up. But we had some incredible help along the way, which really just is basically down to generosity of people. In Iran, a guy came out on a Sunday, I think, or a Saturday, which is their
Friday,
weekend.
yeah.
Friday, sorry, their weekend. And there was nothing going to stop him getting our car working. He's probably spent 2 hours rummaging around for stuff, and then after that he invited us in for lunch with his family. And it's just things like that you get problems, but the people just put in super amounts of effort to get you going, and they don't really even know why they're doing it. They don't understand the charity concept, but human nature is just mind-boggling.
Another common theme, every time something did go wrong, something really good happened out of it. Like we pulled in 2 or 3 nights ago, lost again. We didn't know we were lost until we were told we were lost. And the locals all came around and jacked up our car and had a look inside and found out the CV joint was stuffed. And then all of a sudden we're invited in for tea, which then became dinner, which then became us camping next to their gear and their kids like hanging out in their tent with us, and then them seeing us off the next day. So it's just amazing.
What would you guys say was overall the highlight of your journey?
Iran, definitely Iran. Just people so friendly, so helpful. Wasn't expecting it. It was just brilliant.
There's no trouble there. Just a really nice country to go through. Really, met a lot of people took us in because we broke down a few times. Our family took us in and fed us, and we stayed with them. So it was just really kind people, and we heard bad things about Iran. So it's a massive surprise, really.
All you hear from Iran is, from the Western sort of perception, it's just not a nice place. But the fact of it is that it's a really nice place, and the people, they're just the same as any other people all across the world. You've got nice and you've got bad, but luckily we managed to bump into a lot of nice people.
Coming into Ulaanbaatar, meeting a few other travellers, Samarkand as well in Uzbekistan. That was a beautiful city, really nice place to go. Again, you meet so many friendly people. It's more about who you meet than the actual countries. I think that's probably the best thing.
I just thought it was all, every different country's had something different to offer, and it just takes you all by surprise, and I couldn't pick out one thing that really made me smile. It all just was a brilliant trip.
So it's obviously been an amazing journey for everyone. It must warm your heart almost, Phil, to see the teams arrive.
We're really proud of their achievements, and we're very grateful to the work that they put into this, and the dedication that they've shown, and also the funds that they've raised for the charity projects out here in Mongolia.
So why do all of you guys think the Mongolia charity rally is such an important thing?
Well, it helps a lot of people. And it kind of brings the world a little bit closer together. These guys driving all the way out from London here in Mongolia shows that they're dedicated to a charitable cause.
So do you guys agree? Why did you decide to do the rally in the first place?
It was the idea of doing a road trip first of all, and an adventure, and then when we found out, obviously with the charity aspect of it, it was really important because we both feel like would like to give something to charity and donate some time and some energy and money, and this just ticked all the boxes. So it was fantastic.
Yeah, and we found these guys where you donate a more usable vehicle, so hopefully this can be put to good use or sold, and the money put onto our charity pot that we raised already.
Obviously, it's, as well as being a lot of fun for us, it's for a good cause. We've raised a decent amount of money. Hopefully our van will be sold, have some value when it's sold off. So
hopefully we don't have to pay anyone to take it.
So we're, as well as having fun, we're doing some good at the same time, which to us seems a pretty great combo.
Would you have any advice for people maybe attempting this or thinking about attempting it themselves?
Don't. No, I'm joking. Just go for it. Don't let anything stop you. Just keep on trying. If you go home at a low point, you think, no, let's just go home, you'll regret it. Just keep battling through it. Team spirit. Help each other through it, and you'll get there in the end. It's my advice.
Yeah, don't listen to anyone who says, "Oh, don't go to these countries, they're dangerous. Unless they've been there, don't listen to them. Just because it's so different once you're out here. Everyone's so different. Yeah, there's an element of danger, but there's an element of danger everywhere you go. So I don't think it's something to worry about. You just got, like Tom said, you just got to go for it. Get your visas done early as well. We ended up getting our last visa for Uzbekistan the day we left. We had to persuade the guy to do it on the day because he said it would take 10 days otherwise. So we had everything booked, everything sorted out. So yeah, we got lucky.
Just what Tom said, really. Team spirit, pick each other up, when you're down, and just battle through it. Keep on pushing for a couple more days. It'll work itself out.
It's a great experience. We can just hear from these guys what an incredible journey they've had. So I'd recommend it to just about anybody.
So would you guys think in a similar way? Would you recommend that people try this for themselves?
Definitely, yeah.
Absolutely, 100%.